guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are finally going to be reviewing the extremely highly requested Lancome 24-Hour Foundation. This is called the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. It says that it is a 24-hour wear and comfort retouch free SPF 15. So obviously I have got an oily skin type. What I'm going to be doing is applying this on camera for you, showing you how it applies, showing you obviously what it looks like on my skin close up. And obviously I have enlarged pores, and then I'm going to be wearing it all day. So it is only 8 o'clock in the morning here. I'm going to wear it until, quite late tonight when I'm ready to take my makeup off. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it lasts the wear test. So if you are interested in seeing a review on this foundation, then please keep on watching. Now I'm just going to quickly prep my skin. The primer that I'm going to be using underneath this foundation is the Hourglass Mineral Veil, because I finally got it back. It's the best primer ever. So let's have a little look what it says. 24 hours of wear for a divine lasting perfection. It says that ultra wear defeats all challenges, retouch free complexion, stays perfectly sublime. Ooh, shine free, flawless and unified. It says it works in perfect affinity with the skin. It's comfortable, it's blendable, fresh texture, leaves the complexion perfectly smooth, velvety and matte with no powdery effect. All right, cool. It also says that we need to shake it, and there is 30 ml of product in the foundation bottle. So this here is what the foundation bottle looks like. It is actually really, really beautiful packaging. It's got that matte glass container, and then a little pop-off lid which has a pump dispenser. Really, really nice. Okay, so these are the 3 colors. So from left to right, we have 03, 035 in the middle, and then at 045. 03 has got a super pink undertone, so that one is out, but I might give 035 a little swatch. So that there is 035, and I'm going to swatch 045 right next to it. So you can see quite clearly from these swatches that the 035 shade has quite a peachy undertone, and that the 045 has a yellow undertone. Now, I'm only saying this because I am so sick to death of reading comments about people saying that I can't match my foundation shade. You guys, my face does not see the sunlight. It is so much paler than the rest of my body. And when you match your foundation, you do not match it to the skin on your face. You match it to your neck, your chest, your arms, and any exposed skin. If I was to match my foundation to my natural skin color on my face, I would have a floating white head. It would look ridiculous. So let's just put that to bed. These shades are oxidizing as well, actually. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go here. Oh, it's actually quite scented. You can smell it while you apply it. It's not like a bad scent. It actually smells really nice. And it definitely dries down quite quickly. So when you are using it, be sure to, work it into the skin, fairly quickly. So that is what it looks like on that side. As you can see, the color matches my ears and my neck very well. It's definitely not a full coverage foundation. You would probably, we will try building up the coverage, but it does look really nice on the skin. It does look quite natural, like they say, but I still feel like I would want to go in with a concealer over the top of this one. The actual formula of the foundation is fairly thick. It seems to be a bit fuller coverage when applied with a sponge. Yeah, definitely fuller coverage on this side than the other, and it is the same amount of product used, and I still got a fair bit left over, and I'm yet to do the forehead. I got so many comments on a foundation review that I did last week. Was it last week? I don't know. The video basically ended up on the trending page, and so, the hate really comes in. Oh, it comes in when you are on that trending page on YouTube. But there were so many girls that were like, excuse me, your foundation doesn't match your scalp. Really? Can you imagine how white my face would be if I matched my foundation to that and not to the rest of my body? Like, are you crazy? All right, so that is what it looks like on the side with the sponge. It's definitely oxidizing a little darker. Probably if I didn't apply anything over the top, it might be a shade too dark, but we're obviously going to, put on concealer and highlighter and things like that. So hopefully that tones it back down. The color does look good. I think that this color would be great for those of you who wear self-tanner. So this is 045. Also, I didn't have to use anywhere near as much product on this side when applying it with a beauty blender. Now, the interesting thing about this foundation is it doesn't look, like flat matte on the skin. You know how normally like a mattifying foundation, you'll put it on and it's like your skin looks quite matte. This has actually dried down to a matte finish, but it still looks healthy on my skin. So it's still got a bit of a glow to it, and it still looks quite natural. I'll zoom you guys in quickly so you can have a look. Okay, so there is my skin close up. So this is the side with the brush, and then this is the side with the beauty blend. I think it looks really nice. You can still see some texture on my cheeks here where I have enlarged pores, but you're never really going to entirely get rid of that. But they certainly aren't standing out more, with this foundation. It's definitely not emphasizing anything at this point. Yeah, I really like it at this stage. We shall see how we go. So obviously, as per all of my other foundation reviews, I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup off camera, come back and give you a final look, and then we're going to wear it all day long. All right, so I've got the rest of my makeup on and the foundation is still looking really nice. I feel like my skin looks quite natural and healthy. It definitely feels very matte. It dried right down, but at the same time, like I said earlier, it doesn't look like a heavy, flat kind of mask. Color looks good now that I've got concealer and everything on. It did oxidize a little bit. I don't think that it oxidized particularly badly, so you might not actually have to go, down a full shade. We'll certainly know in a few hours. We'll be able to see at that point whether it's oxidized even more. So yeah, really happy at this point. So what I'm going to do now is I'll check back in about 6 hours, and then I'll check back again later on tonight after about 12 or 13 hours, and we will have a look at what my skin is looking like. Looks good now. I'm pretty impressed at this point. Pretty impressed. So yeah, I will talk to you guys very soon. All right, so we're officially at 5.5 hours. I thought I would quickly come back and show you what my skin is looking like. Honestly, this foundation looks exactly the same as it did when I first applied it. It looks really, really nice. I'm starting to get a little bit of a glow on my nose, a little bit on my chin, maybe on my cheekbones a little bit. I actually didn't apply any highlighter today. It's looking really nice. It hasn't settled into my fine lines or pores. It's looking really nice so far. So yeah, I will check in again tonight, probably super, super, super late. I'm hoping to convince Brandon to take me to the movies when he gets home from work. So yeah, I will talk to you all very soon. Bye. Hey guys, back again. So we are probably at the... every time I look at my phone it says 11:11. Does that happen to you? It freaks me out. What does that mean? Well, it's 11:11 p.m. So this has been on now for... it'll be 14 hours probably, actually 14 hours. You guys, this foundation looks so good. Obviously, I'm really oily, and hopefully you can actually see that in this lighting. You may or may not be able to. Actually, I'll zoom in so you can see. So we just got back from the movies. I did my best to not touch my face, and I think I've done a pretty good job of that. Maybe a little bit here. You can see a little bit of the product is missing here. So it definitely does transfer once your oils come through. Now, obviously, I am quite oily. I've got a fair bit of oil, just through the T-zone and, either side of my nose here and a little bit on my chin, but seriously not that much. It doesn't look cakey. I was wearing glasses in the movies, and there is a fair bit of makeup on there now, but you can see on these sides of my nose where my glasses were, the foundation is missing and it's sort of like moved around and transferred. Other than that, my skin looks really nice. Like, it still looks fairly healthy. Obviously I would need to touch up and powder and stuff, but it's not like ghastly in any way. This has held on really, really well. So I can definitely see where they're coming from with that 24-hour claim. Obviously, I'm not going to wear this for 24 hours. Girl, I have got to go to bed. I'm exhausted. Look how red and bloodshot my eyes are. I'm just really impressed that it hasn't separated. Normally a foundation, normally when this much oil comes through, a foundation will really separate and go... really just gross, but my skin still looks really nice. So yeah, guys, I can definitely say that I do really like this foundation. Does it keep my skin as matte and last as long as the Estee Lauder Double Wear? No, but it's pretty dang good. Like, if you're happy to touch up, you're happy with the oils, I feel like this is a really healthy level of oil. I will say also that I have been really, really, really strict with my skincare lately, really strict with applying oils before bed. So my skin has been really well hydrated, which has resulted in it producing probably less oil than it normally would. Like, I don't know if that's made, a huge difference to how well this foundation lasts, because I know that a few other people have reviewed this foundation and said that it didn't work out for them, but I don't know what primer that they used with it. I used the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, which is bomb on oily skin. So definitely these two, together as a combination is awesome. I really liked the way that it looked when I first applied it. It does dry down quite quickly, so make sure that you work fast with it. I don't feel like it's oxidized too much at all. Like, if you look at my neck and my shoulders, I don't know. I feel like this color is really good. So this is color 45. So if you are a self-tanner, or, you're anywhere near an NC30 in matte, because that's my shade, number 45 will match you. If you really, really hate, really hate fragranced products, you may not like it because it does have a scent. I actually really like the scent. Like, I think it's quite fresh. So yeah, the Lancome Teint Idole definitely gets a thumbs up from me as far as longevity. Doesn't completely control the oils, but it's really not bad. Like, I could totally wear this for a few more hours without touching up, and it honestly wouldn't bother me. So guys, let me know in the comments down below, have you tried this foundation? What do you think of it? Did you have any luck with it? I am going to keep testing it. I'm coming up to that time in the month. And I get way more oily, you know, around that week. So I'm going to test it during that. And I'm also going to test it, you know, in warmer weather and things like that, because I didn't really do too much today. But so far, loving this. I think it's really good, and it's definitely, you know, it definitely holds up to its claim that it's a long wear foundation. I'm going to bed. You ready for it? Oh, this feels so good. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.